Is everyone here?
Yes, and here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green spot shall be our stage.
Peter Quince.
What is it, Bully Bottom?
Well, there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw his sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. It is too yucky. How answer you that?
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have an idea to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue say that we will do no harm with our swords because the swords are made of foam, and that Pyramus is not killed for real, and for the more better assurance that I, Pyramus, am not really Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver, and that I'm playing Pyramus, like, for fun, and that it's all imagination. This will put them out of fear.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion? What if they think we brought in a real lion? We'd be hanged or get our heads chopped off or at least be given righteous wedgies.
I fear it, I promise you.
What if, and hear me out here, another prologue must tell that he is not a lion. It's a pretend Pyramus, and it's also a pretend lion.
Not good enough. You must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must say, I am no lion, I am a man, as other men are. And there indeed let him give his name, and tell them plainly that he is Snug the Joiner, just dressed up as a lion. That way they'll know that he's not a lion named Snug, but rather a man named Snug, wearing a lion suit.
That sounds good, but there's two hard things. The script says, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight. How do we get moonlight into the chamber?
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
Let me check. Hey Siri, doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
Yes, the moon doth shine that night.
Yes, it does shine that night.
Why, then just open a window in the room where we play our play, and the moon may shine in at the window.
Or else, get this, one must come in with to present the person of moonshine. Like in a moon suit? Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through a hole in the wall.
We can't build a wall on the stage. What say you, Bottom?
Well, some man or other must play the wall, and let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about him, to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers, thus. And, through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin.
Ah, look at all these jokers here. So near the cradle of the Fairy Queen. What, a play? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus, Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savors sweet.
Odors, not odious.
Odors, savors sweet, so hath thy breath. And my dearest Thisbe dear, but hark, a voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Wow, they're terrible. Let's see what I can do to mess with that bearded loser.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry must you, for you must understand he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most brisky juvenile and, eke most lovely Jew, as true as truest horse, yet, that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus's tomb, man, not Ninny's tomb. Ninny means idiot, just like you are, an idiot. And besides, you have to wait for Pyramus to speak before you can say that. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse, that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, Barnum, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted! Pray, masters! Fly, masters! Help! Ah!
It's so scary.
This is too good. I'll follow you. I'll lead you around about, like a horse or a hound or a hog or a bear or a fire or some sandwiches or I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. At every turn. Ah!
Why do they run away? This is a prank to make me afraid. I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could, but I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing that they shall hear that I am not afraid. The throstle with the note so true, the wren with the little quill, and some birds are singing in the bush, and my ears are falling off, and
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
That's the finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose note many a man doth mark, who could give the bird a lie, though he cry, cuckoo, never so.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of by thy note, so is mine eye enthralled by thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither, but if I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I have enough.
Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. I'm very powerful, and you don't want to upset me. Therefore, go with me. I'll give you fairies to see to your every adorable little whim. Mustard seed, cobweb.
Really? Yeah, I'm here. What do you want, my fairy queen?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Okay. Hail, mortal. Yeah, hair and stuff. I'm a fairy.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye when she weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforceable chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
Come here, you're coming with us.
Oh, okay, here we go.
I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then what it was that came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. It's gonna be hilarious when I find out what it was. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. Oh, here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove? Or something like that, I think. How's it going, Puck? What's new? What's shaking? Give me the news. All right, you ready?
Yeah. My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, and all-around doofuses were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's wedding day. The shallowest thick skin, and I mean the dumbest of the dumb, who was playing Pyramus, entered the bush when I did him at his advantage take, and I cast a spell to give him an ass head, like a donkey. When they him spy, away his fellows fly. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. But here's the kicker. When in that moment so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
Oh man, Puck. I'm pleased as punch. That's fantastic. So good. What a mean and nasty trick. And you did such a good job. Man, I'm so proud of you. What a mean, devious, nasty, tricksy, and all-around hilarious thing to do. This falls out better than I could devise. But what about that other dude? Hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I bid thee do?
Yeah, I took him sleeping. That is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that, when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Yeah. Oh, stand close. This is the same Athenian. Quick, let's turn it visible.
This is the woman, but not this the man. Oops.
Oh, why rebuke me so? I love you. Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'er shoes in blood, plunge in the deep, and kill me too. Ah, would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him.
You want to talk about murder? You, Hermia, murder me. I am pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Ah! Out, dog! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then?
Calm down already. You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead.
Then,
for aught that I can tell.
Then, I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here therefore, for while I will remain, or maybe just over there. Time for a nap.
Puck, you dummy! I can't believe what a big mistake you made. Oh man, you're such an idiot. I'm so disappointed in you, Puck. That was ridiculous. What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken and laid the love juice on some true love site. Oh man, I'm so mad I could just pop. Not like invisibility pop, but just like explode 'cause I'm so mad. Oh man, and when a mean and nasty guy like me gets mad, you better watch out. You didn't get this right at all. Now you gotta fix it, or else I'm gonna do something awful.
No!
About the wood, you go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look you fine. And if you get this wrong, oh man, you're gonna be so sorry. I'm gonna hit you so hard, your whole family's gonna get a black eye. By some illusion, see thou bring her here, and I'll charm his eyes against she do appear. Now, get out of here.
All right, let's get this done right. Flower of this purple dye, sink in apple of thy eye. When his love he doth spy, let her shine as gloriously as Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her remedy, and apologize for being a jerk, man. He was the worst.
All right, I got that taken care of.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to wake.
Then will two woo at one. That must needs be sport alone. And those things do best please me that befall preposterously. This is going to be a scream.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. I'm literally crying. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. Though these vows are Hermia's. What about her?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor in my mind, now that you are after me.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you. Look, he's asleep over there. Let's ask him. Hey, Demetrius! Wake up!
Oh, Helena! Oh, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss. Kissy, kissy, kissy.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. Must you join in the souls to mock me too? If you were man, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart is now Helena's.
Helena, it is not so.
Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. My ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay, whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him stay, for fair Helena. Why seek'st thou me? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so. You thought that I was in love with you, but instead I am not in love with you. I am in love with Helena.
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Is all the counsel that we two have shared the sister's vow? Oh, is it all forgot? Our sex, as well as I, may chide you for it, though I alone do feel injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words.
I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander to follow me and praise my eyes and my face, and made your other love, Demetrius, call me goddess and nymph and divine and rare? Wherefore ever speaks he this to her he hates, but by your setting on by your consent.
I understand not what you mean by this.
Oh yeah, fine, keep it up, you spoothead.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Lysander, quit making fun of poor Helena. This isn't funny.
Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that he says I love thee not.
I say, I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, draw and prove it too.
I don't have any papers or paper with me.
No. Draw your sword.
Oh.
Oh, Lysander, where tends to all this?
Away, you Ethiop! Get off me, thou cat! Thou burr, vile thing! Let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent!
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Ah, no, yuck!
Do you not jest?
What? Should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Wherefore? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander?
I, by my life, and I don't want to see you anymore. Therefore, be certain that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me! Oh, you thief of me! You thief of love! Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Shame on you. You counterfeit? You puppet, you?
Puppet? Why so? Is it because I'm short? How low am I, thou painted maypole? You ratchet! I'm not too short to claw your eyes out! Ah!
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I have no gift for all in this shrewdness. Perhaps you may think, because she is so little, I can match her. Keep away from me, you crazy
Lower! Hark again, little munchkin! It's go time, lady!
Good Hermia, I evermore did love you, never wronged you, save that in love unto Demetrius I told him of your stealth unto this woods.
What? Why, get you gone! Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school. Though she be little, she is fierce.
Little again! Nothing but low and little! Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come at her!
Get you gone, you dwarf!
Let her alone. Speak not of Helena.
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou dares, to try those whose right of thee or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress, all this coil is long of you. Come here, let's, talk it out.
I will not trust you. I nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands, that mine, are quicker for a fray, but my legs are longer, though, and to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries wilfully. Oh, you screwed up so bad this time, Puck, that I wonder if you did it on purpose. I swear if I find out you're being ornery like that to me, I'm gonna get you, you little,
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook, but so far I am glad it did so, as their jangling I esteem a sport.
Well, if you say so. Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Go get 'em, Puck. Overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep with leaden legs and betty eyes doth creep.
What?
Go lead 'em around until they get lost and fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, and when they next awake all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Then back to Athens shall the lovers wend.
What?
Break the spell on Lysander, so he goes back to loving on Hermia. Don't mess with Demetrius, though. We want him loving on Helena.
Oh, okay.
Whiles I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy. And then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
What?
I'm gonna go get that boy I want from Titania. She's probably embarrassed enough by now.
Oh, okay. My fairy lord, this must be done with haste.
Yes, haste. Make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Oh, here comes one. Check this out. I'm gonna imitate their voices perfectly.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now. I'm gonna kick your butt!
Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou?
I will be with thee straight away! Ah!
Follow me, then to plainer ground. Lysander, speak again. Thou run away, thou coward. Art thou fled? Where dost thou hide thy head? I'm gonna whack the crap out of you with a sword.
Thou coward, I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee.
Art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll do no fighting here.
He goes before me, and still dares me on. When I come where he falls, then he is gone. I guess I'll rest up here. Come, thou gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius, and revenge this spite. Ugh. Ho, 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 coward, why comest thou not?
Thou runst before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now? Quit running from me, and let's fight, loser!
Over here, I am here.
Nay then, thou'st mock me. I've had enough of this. I'll make you pay for this the next time I see you during the day. Now, go thy way.
O weary night, shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me away from my own company.
1, 2, yet but 3? Come one more. 2 of both kinds make up 4. Ah, never so weary, never so in woe. I can no farther crawl, no farther go. Here I will rest me till the break of day. Heaven's shield, Lysander, if they mean a fray. On the ground sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. In your waking shall be shown, Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill, the man shall have his mare again, and all will be well. Good job, Puck. You're awesome.
It's chaos in the woods. At the beginning of Act 3, Demetrius loves Hermia, Hermia loves Lysander, Lysander loves Helena, and Helena loves Demetrius. Titania doesn't seem to be very thrilled with Oberon, and Bottom doesn't know what's going on at all. By the end of the act, Lysander and Demetrius both love Helena. Helena thinks everybody's making fun of her, and Hermia is heartbroken because Lysander almost hit her before he ran off to fight Demetrius. Everybody chases after each other until they fall asleep. Makes perfect sense, right? Let's start at the beginning. What happened in a nutshell is that Puck made a mistake and enchanted Lysander instead of Demetrius. When Helena woke him up, he fell magically in love with her, and he ran off on Hermia. When Oberon found out about this screw-up, he hunted down Demetrius and whacked him with the flower. That flower power makes Demetrius fall in love with Helena, and now the two men are fighting over her, where before she was being all sad because nobody seemed to want her. Hermia has no idea what's going on. See, while our Fae characters are having a good old time messing with the humans, our human characters have no idea that the Fae even exist. To Lysander and Demetrius, their magically induced emotions are every bit as real as what they might feel naturally. Helena and Hermia are left to rationalize the men's behavior as best as they're able, so that's why they jump to the idea that Lysander and Demetrius have suddenly decided to play a prank on Helena by pretending they're in love with her. But they're not pretending, it's magic. Puck and Oberon screwed up a little bit with the human lovers, but the plan to humiliate Titania seems to be going really well. Puck found the workmen rehearsing the play and got a kick out of how absolutely terrible it was, especially the guy playing Pyramus. Puck follows Bottom off into the woods and casts a spell on him to make his head turn into a donkey's head, or an ass's head. Get it? Because Bottom, whose name is no coincidence, is acting like a real ass. This freaks the rest of the guys out, and they run away screaming. I think a lot of people would run away screaming, that is, if a guy with a donkey head just sort of trundled out of the woods and was like, "Hey dudes, what's up?" All this commotion wakes up poor Titania, and the love potion kicks in, making her fall head over heels for Donkey Head Bottom. She and her fairies take him off to her bower, which you can read as bedroom in this case. Yeah, infer from that what you will. Puck tells Oberon about what happened with Titania, and he's thrilled, but now he's got to deal with these humans that he and Puck have been messing with. He tells Puck to create a fog in the woods and run all the humans around the woods looking for each other until they get too tired to go on and pass out. Then, Puck removes the spell from Lysander so that when he wakes up he'll be in love with Hermia again, and it'll be implied that the humans will be tricked into thinking the whole thing was a dream. So, no hard feelings will be had over all the name-calling, slap-fighting, and sword-dueling. And that's where we leave off for Act 4. And 5. They're both going to go together. That one was long. Over 30 minutes. We may have gone too far in a few places, but we're proud of ourselves. Let's close this out with our traditional comprehension questions. Number 1. We revisit the workmen practicing their play in the woods. What's going on with this play? How do you think that rehearsal went? Was it a good bit of work? Or maybe not so much. You think they're ready? Number 2. Titania has fallen in love with Bottom. How do you think it's going to end for those two? Happily ever after, or horrible tragedy, or somewhere in between? What do you think? Number 3. How did Oberon feel when he found out about Puck's mistake? Puck screws up, Oberon gets mad. Tell me what you think about that. Number 4. Lysander had the love spell broken. But who is still enchanted? What are the implications? Number 5. When the humans wake up in the morning, who is going to be in love with who? And cross-section that with your answer for number 4. Who is still enchanted? We'll talk more about that later. And that's all for this installment. Next time, we hit the endgame. Last video. Let's go!